early start this morning, but this is going to be our last day of riding. Sam's last day was yesterday, but Joe didn't do anything yesterday. It turns out he had a relaxing day yesterday. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take him over to Chatel. We're going to have a blast getting over there, and then try and get back.
Can you believe it, guys? Right, 28 degrees already. Can't believe it. Just trying to look for something for breakfast. But I'm going to have an iced tea. Got a couple of bottles of water. I need something for brekkie. Donut. I dive into my bag and find a muffin.
A muffin.
Wow. It's a good muffin. I've got his kid on his back. We're having to come down all the back streets because the Harley Davidson festival is starting that way, and we've been told to get off our bicycles. So we come along the back roads, which are actually much easier. There we are. Oh dear, we have a queue. So this is the green I've been wanting to do from top to bottom without any slowing down. Oh, and it's sick. It's a good little line, this. How hot is it? It's very hot. It is absolutely baking. But we're in this queue because the chairlift here has 2 non-bike chairs and then 1 bike chair. 2 non, then 1 bike. So there's no walkers, so 2 chairlifts are always empty going up. And then the bike one's obviously got 2 on. So it's taking a bit of time, but we'll get there. Maybe it's not. Maybe we can't get to Switzerland. I can't see a bloody sign for it. So I've just seen a sign. I've just been coming down that blue trail. I've just seen a sign for Mosets and Switzerland. And I believe there should be a chairlift down here. I hope it's working. But if it is, we can enter Switzerland, which is something I've always wanted to do. Go from France to Switzerland on a bike. So let's see. So here we go then, it's open. Mosets over to Switzerland. So I think Joe's just gone to the toilet. We're gonna hop on this and enter Switzerland. Can't wait, it's gonna be buzzing. Merci. Next stop, Switzerland. I've just realised how bloody long this lift is. It's enormous. Obviously we come from back down there, but you can see it. It goes right to the top of that peak. Yeah. What a better place to be enjoying all the views. Living the dream. Guys, the views up here are spectacular. I didn't realise, I knew the chairlift went high, but I mean, you're on top of the world up here. Look at that for a view. I can't wait to get up there and take a photo, to be honest, but look at that for a view. drop into Switzerland then. Just taking it very careful. Red and I don't know what's on it, but it looks okay from here. Huge jump there. So that sort of put me off a bit, him standing there. You should be alright with that, Joe, but there was a gentleman stop there. Freshly cut grass. Yes, boy. Oh my lord. Right over the back of the bike. Incredible. Incredible. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. Clearly he didn't like that drop there. He's down. You alright? What a place. Ready? Dropping. Confidence, confidence, more confidence. No. There's no way. Can't go on that.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Voilà, ça c'est bien.
Is that okay?
Yes, it's okay.
It looks very precarious.
But just
Look how precarious that looks, man.
Look, I've got insurance
No
on my bike.
way.
don't worry.
Don't worry. Oh God. Merci.
Yes, see.
Au revoir. We're going to take that as our down to Switzerland, because otherwise, oh, I've got to sneeze. Excuse me. I didn't film the lower half for some reason. Somebody stopped and crashed, so I was waiting for them, and then I forgot to turn the GoPro back on. But yeah, if we spend too long over here, I'd love to spend more time over here, but yeah, we'll cut things very fine. So we're going to drop back over, down into Linderetz and over to Chatel, and then we're going to have to head back pretty sharpish. Yeah. Switzerland is beautiful. I mean, look at them views.
Everywhere is a postcard.
Everywhere's a postcard. As soon as you go from any other country into Switzerland, you know you're in Switzerland. It's greener, the mountains are more spectacular.
Beautiful.
Yeah. We'll see what the time is when we get to the top and see where we can go.
Grass is greener.
Grass is greener on the other side. It really is. Just worked out what these means. Obligatory for persons, obligatory for VTT, which I think is mountain bike. Can only be. Ah, nothing like a little bit of cross country, eh? Merci. Oh, this bike just eats up the trail. Look at this. Merci. Oh, I need a wee, but I can't stop on this stuff because it's fucking amazing. Phew! That didn't sound good, whatever that was. Oh. I don't think we'll be going down into Chatel. This is going to ruin us. Oh, see, I like a bit of tech like this. A bit of tech like this is it's all good. Sam absolutely hates it, but I think it's fantastic. 29 on the front as well, does make light work of this. That was only part of it, but that was so much better than expected. We've just come around this peak and around here. Here comes Joe in the distance. Look at this. It just gets better and better. There's not a moment that goes by where you think this is boring. Just beautiful. I need to come back out here ASAP. 2 weeks is not long enough. I'd love to spend a season out here. Work on a lift, do a bit of riding. I don't know how lucky they are. Have I broken you?
Look, I've let air out of it and look. Mate, my fucking fingers.
You're not the only one.
Huh?
Not the only one.
Mate, my thumb is shot to shit.
Are you broken?
Huh?
Are you broken?
My thumb feels like it's broken.
Couldn't resist coming back for another burger, guys.
As far as I'm concerned, that's what they're for.
How could I not resist showing you this beautiful burger? Look at that.
Mate,
With a-
forget the burger. Look how much chips are on your plate.
There's a lot of chips here. I think they've got too many chips they need to get rid of. But cheers. I hope you've enjoyed all the footage from riding. We're going to head back after this. Hope you've enjoyed everything.
I'm still alive, Mum. I'm alive.
Still alive. Still got to get back yet. And then we're spending a couple of days.
5 fingers.
5 toes.
5 toes.
We'll spend a couple of days getting back to the UK, and we're going to go northern France. But yeah, I think we've got some good footage and that. Hopefully it's not too boring watching all the footage. But if you want to watch it, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. Simple as. So yeah, cheers from us here. Right, so the GoPro died on the trails earlier, but yeah, we made it back. Switzerland was epic. Sam had a good rest day. We just packed everything up in the van, turned it on, so we managed to just go and pay the campsite quickly. And it is 35.5 degrees. If that's anything to go by, we are going to have a scorching drive on the way back, so we don't have any air conditioning. Truly roasting. It is all happening around here, there's Harleys everywhere. So we're just going to obviously leave, or we're probably going to leave the mountains very shortly, but we're just going to try and find somewhere to pitch up. Now we want to try and stay out of Switzerland if possible, and Germany, because we don't have a vignette for Switzerland. And we don't have an up-to-date emission. I think the emission sticker changes or has an expiry, and if so, we don't have an emission sticker for Germany. So we're going to try and stay in France, but it's about finding just a spot to pitch up tonight. We're just going to make a bit of progress on the road, and then find a little spot to pitch up on. Hopefully something that's a bit scenic. But we know how these things turn. You keep driving and driving and driving. And I remember vividly one time when me and Sam were driving through France last time. We ended up looking for a place for ages, and it was the middle of the night. And yeah, we drove into this. Do you remember when we drove into them woods and it was absolutely pitch black? We said, no, I'm not staying here. I was scared. I was like, it's in the middle of nowhere and it was pitch black. So we know how these things can turn, but hopefully we'll find something that's suitable. So we'll just crack on now. So we just need to stock up on some food just so we can have some dinner for the next couple of days. There's a big lettuce. It's like, it's nearly 8 o'clock and it's still 35 degrees. So after driving a little bit, I got Park for Night Up, which is the app we use for parking. It's the same app that a lot of other people use for parking as well. And we got up here, and the place that we were gonna, or I put in the sat nav, was under a lift. We're out of the Alps, but we're in France, sort of on north of Geneva, and it's quite hilly, not mountainous, but very, very hilly. And there was a lift that you could park under, and we drove up. Sun was coming down. I think I got a shot of it. I'll put a photo in if I haven't. And it was spectacular. We saw 2 people taking a photograph of it. Nobody else around. Went to drive to the parking space and they'd taken it. You win some, you lose some. You can't have them all. So we're in this space. I mean, there's a little campfire that people can have a little jingle around there. This little hut, which I have no idea what it is. We're obviously parked down there, and it will see us through for the night. But yeah, still a cool little spot. Just somewhere to pitch up, and we are miles away from anyone, so we're not going to get bothered, hopefully. Morning, 11:15, 29 degrees, I think it is now. It's hot, and I know they say back in the UK there's going to be some sort of heat wave where they reckon it could be 38 degrees. We've had 37 already, so we're pretty much there with what it's going to be like, but it is hot. Sam's just had the hose out, giving his face a little wash, cooling him down. Was it cold?
It's actually lovely.
Yeah. The only reason I asked that is because it's a black box and it absorbs the heat, doesn't it? We're going to take it nice and leisurely today. We're going to head north a little bit further, but it's an alright spot here. I just can't believe how warm it is already. 10:15, 11:15, it's already nearly 30 degrees. Whew. Okay, right, see what's crack-a-lacking. So it's 34 degrees.
Might as well start it all at the same time, innit?
We've all got 2 cornettos each because they only do packs of 6, so we've got to scoff 2 each.
Open them at the same time, start eating.
We've got about another hour to go until we get to our little spot we're going to pitch up on, which is like near a vineyard, looking over some vineyards or something like that. So that should be quite nice for this evening. Enjoying your cold Coke, Sam? It's not that cold, is it?
It's delicious.
That was cool. Here he comes. I'll just give you a quick little update. So we've made it to the spot. This is actually, I think, in proper Champagne region. So obviously, as far as you can see, vineyards everywhere. All right for a little spot for tonight. And then we've got about a 6-hour drive tomorrow. So we're halfway home. Nearly halfway home. But yeah. So all right. At the beginning of the trip, we bought a bottle of red, and it hasn't been opened yet. I know this is Champagne territory, but I think having a sit down on that blanket with a bottle of bottle, cup, glass, some vessel that we have, I'm gonna have some of this, I think. What a nice way to spend the evening. It's a wrap, guys. Packing up for the last time, and we're heading for the tunnel. 6-hour drive, I think, without tolls. We're going to try and do the avoiding tolls this time, just to save a bit of money. So yeah, 5:20 I think our train is. We just got up and it's about 8:15, something like that. But yeah, last pack up back home. Very sad. So we'll just get on the road now, and you'll see us when we hit the tunnel. And here we are, just about to board back onto the Eurotunnel, homeward bound. Yeah, been a good trip. Hopefully the videos are as good as what I think they will be. If you've got to this point, you've already watched them. So yeah, thanks for watching, and until another year and another big trip. See you later. Our first hiccup this morning, Joe. Joe, what did you do? He got the wrong toll tag, didn't he? 700 miles. I think we're well deserving of a nice glass of wine.
The lovely man here has just given us a shot.
Go on.
Yeah, and down we go.
Oh yes.
First time in the Alps.
I think we survived it.
Just nearly died.
Cheers. Sick. Joe, man, fucking sick. Oh, I've had 2 triple whatever they were from this French. What the fuck? I don't think it's sensible to go down the red. Oh my god. My soda bottles. Oh, look out! And now the Tour de France has departed. So, cheers. Cheers, Sam. That's delightful.